Hey everybody, Livingston here, and today we're jumping into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, directed by Tobe Hooper. Can't believe this movie's almost 50 years old, but here we are about to watch it for the very first time, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to watch this movie, who a lot of people consider to be the granddaddy of all slasher films. I'm not sure if Leatherface is the best one, but I do understand that he is probably the very first one in consideration to what the slasher film is all about today. A lot of people consider Norman Bates to be more so the first slasher villain of all time, but I don't know. I'm gonna kind of consider Leatherface to be the one who is like the blueprint for what the slasher ends up becoming when it comes to just a nameless, faceless guy coming at you in the dead of night, and no matter how fast you run, this guy seems to always be on your heels. And Norman Bates wasn't really like that. He kind of dressed up like his mother and went around with a knife and killed people in the shower. I give it kudos. I love the movie, but when it comes to modern day slasher, I think Leatherface is more compelling as somebody to say that he is like the first in a line. But I think Norman Bates pretty much helped push it into that direction, and then that's how we ended up getting Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees along with Freddy Krueger, just a really bad monster coming at you from the shadows. And I think that's what we're going to get into, and probably one of the reasons why I didn't jump into this movie, because I always knew what this movie was all about. I always knew it was just going to be somebody killing a bunch of kids out in the middle of nowhere, because that's what slasher movies are all about, and we'll see what we're going to be getting into. I'm kind of curious, so let's jump in. Vortex Hinkle Hooper production.
The film which you are about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of 5 youths and her invalid brother, Franklin.
Invalid brother.
Nor would they have wished to see as much of the mad and macabre as they were to see that day. The events of that day were to lead to the discovery of one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Interesting way to start it. It's like Star Wars, but on a cheaper budget. August 18th, 1973. Darkness and shovel digging. It's never good. Oh, camera flash. I do remember they used that in the trailer. The same noise, the flash of the light from a camera. The graphics look pretty good. Oh no. That guy don't look too good.
Early this morning, officers
cinematography looks great.
Only parts of a corpse had been removed. The remainder of the corpse left intact.
Definitely leaving it up to your imagination.
No suspects are in custody as the investigation at the scene continues.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's interesting. They really stayed on that shot and went through that entire dialogue. Okay, there's a fire.
Smoke from the fire is visible to Houston residents some 60 miles to the south.
Big fire.
40 cases of the highly infectious disease have been confirmed.
Man, I guess life sucked in the 70s.
Violence apparently touched off by a suicide. Was taken into custody. She offered no explanation.
It sounds very much like news that you hear today. It hasn't really changed or evolved all that much in the last 50 years. It's pretty sad. An armadillo. Armadillo. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the cinematography in this movie. I mean, we've only seen so many shots. Of course, the movie's only been going for about 5 minutes, but that works. I do not feel too good about the guy who's in the wheelchair. He is in big trouble when Leatherface comes after him. I hope he's on asphalt. Hope he can roll. Jeez. That is not good.
This heat is just driving me crazy. I don't know if I can...
Retrogradation is to the regular direction of action.
It's a ragtag group.
Planets are in retrograde and Saturn's malefic, okay?
Have you been doing those Reader's Digest word power columns again? Hey man, you believe all that stuff your old lady's hawking me?
I don't know.
That was the first shot that was kind of amateurish. Most of the cinematography, but then you get shots like this that are actually pretty cool and dynamic.
You go tell him your granddaddy's buried in there.
Okay.
He'll let you in.
Say, fella, I'm gonna run off with the girl a minute. You don't mind, do you?
Yeah, I kind of mind. What's wrong with this place?
I see things.
What do you see?
You laugh at an old man. There's them that laughs and knows better.
Okay. Whatever you say, man.
He didn't look dug up to me.
So who lives and who dies?
What smells?
I want to say the majority of these people probably bite it.
Hey, that's the old slaughterhouse.
You know, final girls is a popular saying for a reason, so I'm going to put my money on one of the ladies being the survivor in this movie.
Hit with a big sledgehammer.
Oh, that's awful.
It usually wouldn't kill him on the first lick.
Are they going to show it? Interesting shots they have in this, showing from the cow's perspective.
I mean, they'd skin them sometimes even before they were even dead.
Oh, that's horrible. People
Now they got this big air gun that shoots a bolt into their skull and then retracts it. Boom!
Franklin, I like me. Please change the subject.
Yeah, it's how that guy in No Country for Old Men, the assassin, kills people. It's the same tool I can't remember what you call it, but...
What do you want to do?
Oh, he's weird looking. No.
Who is he? Keep going. Why don't you tease the guy? Oh, alright, they're stopping. Hey, man. I need a ride, man. He just jumped right in. No questions asked.
I was at the slaughterhouse.
I got an uncle that works at a slaughterhouse.
Hey, my grandfather too.
He's a little off his rocker. Definitely shouldn't have picked him up.
That gun's no good.
I was in there once with my uncle.
The sledge. See, that was better. They died better that way.
How come? I thought the gun was better.
Oh, no. New way people put out of jobs.
Oh.
Look,
It's a hell of a wallet.
you don't send the heads away,
You took these.
Take pictures of it, huh?
and they scrape all the flesh away from the bone. Muscles and the eyes and the ligaments and everything. And look at this. For the nose.
What a weird thing to talk about in a van.
Oh, Franklin, you're making everybody sick. Oh, all right.
Don't make this guy mad. He might be related to people.
What are you doing?
This guy really likes a knife. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, what are you doing?
What is he? Ow. Bet you regret picking him up now. Thanks. Thanks, man. They're doing a really good job making you feel uneasy.
I have this knife.
Oh, you already have a knife. Oh, okay. I'd pull over and go, hey, man, we got to turn back, but we'll see you later. You know, just bail. It's a nice camera you got there, buddy. Group picture? You gonna snap a photo? There you go.
How close? It's real close.
Well, couldn't you just walk?
I just say, dude, just get out.
My brother makes it real good. You like it.
I think we better push on, man. Don't, Jared? Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll come back. You know, just say, we'll come back, brother.
It didn't turn out so good.
I guess he likes it.
Pay me now.
Huh?
$2. It's a good picture.
Franklin, give him back the damn picture.
Oh, this guy's probably someone you don't want to mess with. What is he doing? Was that like black powder? This is when you kick him out. Uh-oh. Pull the vehicle over and kick him out. There you go. Speed up. A little faster. Here we go. So at what point are they gonna like be taken back to that house, his family's house? Because you know that's gonna happen.
That's the last goddamn hitchhiker I ever...
Oh, no. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. find out that it is.
That old classic country music. This guy doesn't seem too trustworthy either.
Hurry up so we get home.
Here comes somebody.
Is this self-service, or you gotta wait for somebody?
How are you?
Would you fill her up, please?
Man, so rude.
I got no gas. Transport won't be here until late this afternoon.
Hey, you know where the old Franklin place is?
The what?
I think you have to turn on that road back there, but I'm not real sure.
Maybe I seen something like that up that way. You boys don't want to go mess around no old house. You're liable to get hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, my father owns it.
That's your daddy's place, huh?
Daddy's place, huh?
The transport will be by in a little while.
You said, like, possibly tomorrow. That's a long way to wait.
Them girls now, they don't want to go messing around no old house. Best you stick around here.
Yeah, I'd listen to this guy.
No, we should have asked him if there was another gas station around.
Well, these low angles.
Damn it to hell, we should have stopped back there for gas.
Damn it to hell. Oh, now we're doing a dolly shot past them.
Franklin, you maniac, carrying up the van.
Yeah, I just started doing that. Hey, I bet that's some of that guy's blood.
It's blood.
You think that's blood?
Yeah?
Oh, that's blood, all right. You think you could do that to yourself?
If I had to.
Like crazy.
Do you think I said something made him mad? Hey, I got us some barbecue.
Huzzah. Ew. She just noticed the blood on the side of the van.
Creek, you could go swimming.
Let's go.
It's been marked.
Hey, that guy smeared blood all over the van.
Oh, they really linger on shots in this movie.
Let me see your knife.
Here you go.
Thank you.
What's she gonna do with it?
Franklin, if we run out of gas before we get back to that service station, you're towing us back in your chair.
You think that guy's just trying to scare us by, blowing up my picture like that?
I think you should have listened to him. Just a thought. I just don't think it's gonna end well for anybody. Uh-oh. I don't think it's a good place to stop. Oh, good. Why are we waiting? Oh, this is where they're going. They pulled in. Definitely not a place I'd want to stick around.
Wonder if that means something.
It's the Mark of Zorro. He's gonna get.
Marcus Zorro.
Hey, wait a minute.
I like it. It's art.
Hey, you don't think that guy'd try and follow us, do you?
What for?
How would you find you? Let's see. He sees the van from the road. He's really focused.
Where's my knife?
What happened to my grandmother?
Yes, she died.
It's appetizing.
Taught me to sleep when I was a little kid. Look at the zebras, see? I have these fascination for the zebras.
Fascination with the zebras. I kind of feel bad for this guy because I know what's coming for him. He's just got to be somebody that goes first. If not, he's one of the first few.
Didn't you say there's a swimming hole around here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
There used to be a trail down between those two old sheds.
Oh.
No. We'll see you in an hour or so.
All right. Who would want to go on this trip to this crappy house? It's an omen.
Sally?
Yeah?
Sally?
Uh-oh. That can't be good. Let's go. I'm a superhero. What's going to happen? Who's going first? I don't know. I put my money on... It could be this guy. This guy could go first. And then she ends up running off screaming, going, oh no, what the hell did I just see? Or maybe she goes first. I don't know.
How the hell did Franklin ever get down here anyway? I never was little.
I had to be little at some point. Uh-oh. Another farm?
Guitar, give him a couple more dollars, bring him back some gas.
You should probably not go over here. Probably leave it alone. Sunflowers. At least they have a nice garden, even though they might be homicidal maniacs. This doesn't look shady. You got like a blind sitting over the vehicles. I guess so helicopters won't see that there's vehicles. I don't know. A generator. Yeah, I think these are the first two victims here. What's that generator running, I wonder? It's a lot of gasoline. It's kind of a quaint home in the front. Just needs a little upkeep, maybe some weed eating, some landscaping, and a paint job. Anybody? That's a tooth.
Got something for you.
Is it a human tooth? Oh no.
Hello?
Hey. Definitely wouldn't go inside.
Hey, Pat, come look at this.
No. Don't go into the house. It's not your place.
Anybody home?
The multiple mistakes of people.
Hello?
Pig squealing. I feel bad for this moron.
Hello?
Whoa! Oh no. You are first dead. You should have not put him out of his misery. Alright. Well,
Kirk?
you should probably go in and check in on him. See if he's okay. That's a cool shot. Another one of those low angles.
Kirk?
He's dead now. Should probably leave.
Kirk?
Okay, you're gonna fall for this trap too. It's almost like a rat trap. As soon as they come through that door, that's it. There's no coming out. Kurt.
Kirk?
Chain rattling. No music. Very eerie. Just the consistent. These parts, like the very tense parts when something's about to happen. You should probably leave. Okay, who's gonna come out and swap her in the head? Get a clue and run out the front door. Game over. Oh, they're gonna put it on her hook. Well, she'll have to sit there with the thing in her back while she watches her boyfriend getting slaughtered with a chainsaw. It's a horrible way to go. Ow.
It's that knife, remember?
When did you have it last?
You lent it to somebody.
Well, I didn't have it last. You had it last.
Well, I don't know. Didn't I give it back to you?
You just never gave it back to me.
This is true.
All right, I'll look for it.
Listen, I think I'll walk down to the creek before it gets too dark. How do I get there, Frank?
Well, there's a trail down there between them two old sheds.
That's why they brought Franklin to be the guy who directs everybody to their deaths. You just go between those two sheds and you'll meet your maker. So is she the last girl? I would say she would probably be the last one standing.
You really are mad, huh? Oh, I don't blame you.
I'd be mad at me too.
Kirk!
His head's gone. He can't hear you. More low angles.
You really didn't want me to come, did you?
Oh, Franklin, I'm just tired.
Of pushing you around.
Pam was telling about Saturn and retrograde and all that.
Everything means something, I guess.
Does it though?
You don't think that guy'd try and follow us, do you? Well, I mean, there's no way that he could follow us.
Could be related to that guy wearing people's faces as a mask.
He's probably afraid Kirk will kill him. Sally?
What now?
Fed up. Stop talking.
Never mind.
Know your place.
Kirk!
Give up. They have perished. Well, she might still be hanging and alive. That's a nice shot. Generator's still going.
Hello?
You know, this is the Venus flytraps of houses.
Excuse me, I'm looking for some friend.
Oh yeah, they're right through here. Come on in. How's this one gonna go? You got one got his head bashed in with a hammer. Other one she was skewered with a meat hook. But I feel bad things are in this guy's future.
Are you guys in there?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Pam, is that you?
No. Yep, you fell for it.
Come on out. Come on.
This is such easy kills. They just come on in and they just get butchered. You know, like... Hey, she's off the meat hook. Uh-oh. She's in the freezer. Oh. Oh, she's still alive. Oh, he got bashed in the head. And she's just gonna freeze to death. Well, that's just 3 people who just randomly walk into a kitchen. I mean, often does that happen? Yes. Okay, we've got 2 people left. I guess he really didn't think it through. She's got some messed up teeth. It's a very eerie movie, for sure. Very old school. I mean, of course, it's almost 50 years old, but the way they shoot things and the way they stay on things, it's just very... It still works. It really creates a lot of tension. These long shots, the uneasy music in the background.
If they're not back in a minute, we've got to go look for them.
Oh, well, what if we get lost too?
I'm not leaving here without Jerry.
Plus, the blocking's been pretty good. They do a lot of wide shots, and they just have a lot of movement inside the frame.
Jerry!
Should probably just call the cops. I remember in the remake, Arlie, however you say his name.
I think we ought to go. Are the keys in the van?
I'm with him. We should probably go.
Could I see the flashlight for a minute? I'm gonna go look for him. You don't have to go.
Now, Sally, don't go. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm with him.
And then if they don't come, well, we'll go. All right?
I mean, okay. I'd listen to him.
Sally, they took the keys. We don't have any keys. What if they came back and we weren't here? No, Sally, come on. I'll go with you. Sally, I'll go with you, but I'm going to keep the flashlight. Look, I'll go with you, but I'm going to hold the
Never
flashlight.
mind, I'll just go without it.
Why can't you just listen to him?
Sally, wait a minute. I'm coming with you. All right, let's go.
I do agree. How are you going to get down that hill?
Sally, wait a minute. Jerry!
They're not out there.
Hey, Jerry!
Man, they are spending a lot of time in the woods just yelling. It's like they really tried to extend the runtime of this movie. It's like, just keep walking around the woods. We'll fill it. We'll make almost an hour and a half. Oh, no. He didn't make it. Jeez. They didn't show it, but very effective. That came out of nowhere. That was pretty good. He can cut a nice path for himself. Run, run. Yeah, just scream. Let them know where you're at. Run. Jeez. Go somewhere. This guy will eventually run out of gas. Keep going. Keep pushing through. Keep screaming. Let them know where you're at. There you go. Run. Oh my God, stop screaming. This is probably his house, isn't it? Yep, running right towards where he lives. This guy's pretty good stamina. Oh my God, stop yelling. Great. Right into the house where he lives. Awesome.
Please.
They are not alive, and she is dead too. There's a thin door. Well, she had no fear jumping out that window. Yeah, I'd run far out into the shadows and stop screaming. Oh my God, she's screaming again. Keep screaming. Keep letting them know where you're at. Well, she's not been screaming lately. That's good. Still on her tail, though. Guy's like a basset hound. Just knows exactly where she's going. Well, she's got good stamina. Looks like she's in shock now. Oh. No. Run. Get up. Oh. You suck. Right on her tail. Keep running. He's carrying a chainsaw. Man, they did a really good job with the depth of field there, really making him look huge in comparison to her. Uh-oh. Is she gonna die? I don't know. Is this a gas station? Uh-oh. Oh, the chainsaw stopped.
I don't know what happened to the others.
There's nobody.
I don't trust this guy.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
That's a thin door, too. I feel like someone's gonna come through that one.
Acting on a tip from Clyde Pewitz of Newt, the Muerto County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, the truck. Man of his word.
You just cooperate, young lady, and we'll have no trouble. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
All it took was a broom. Man, she just can't catch a break. Hit her in the head. I do not know if this is going to end good or bad. Pretty sure someone got away in the remake. Wouldn't say it's new. It's almost like a 20-year-old movie too. Put her in a potato sack, huh? Whoop, forgot something. Close up shop. And you thought the guy was being nice. Well, he was. He warned him.
Cost of electricity is enough to drive a man out of business.
Still trying to be nice. Looking very creepy. He's very happy. The lighting and everything, it's very well shot.
You just take it easy, yeah? We'll be there soon.
Definitely don't trust this guy. So don't trust anything he's saying.
There's no need to do that, no.
It's very twisted. Oh no. This is that guy they picked up.
Come here, you nap-haired.
God.
Just stay away from that graveyard.
In this one, it's a gas station attendant. In the remake, it's a police officer. I guess a police officer would hold a little more power. It would be a little more understandable that these people are overlooked when you make the head of the household the police. I guess in this one, what makes it work is that it was so long ago and people out in the middle of nowhere, you just don't bother with them.
I told you! Get in there and get that girl out of the car. Get her out, get her!
I told you, never believe your brother alone. He kills people.
Look what your brother did to that door! Get her in there.
Hey. Definitely scared of him. I guess it's his dad.
But you was in a hurry.
I hope she got paid well for all the screaming she's done in this movie.
Let them get away? Are you sure? You damn fool! You ruined the door!
He wanted to beat him for something.
Good. See the nice girl? You did quick. Get upstairs and get your grandpa.
Grandpa? They seemed kind of dead. Unless there's a room she didn't jump into.
Get back in there! Get in there!
And the music, all they're doing is just that weird, eerie music in the background. Just makes you feel just a little more of that hair standing up on the back of your neck sort of thing. Just like, ooh, building up that tension, making you wonder what's going to happen. Grandpa in a wheelchair. In the shadows. Is the guy still alive? Looks alive. Hey, Grandpa. Got that pig noise. So, is Grandpa still alive, or is it just a very old body that just recently died? Oh, no. Oh, Grandpa likes blood. It's kind of gnarly. Very gross. He really likes it. All right. Oh, zoom out. Snap zoom out. Well, at least she passed out. So what's for dinner? Oh, it's a nightmare. She's sitting in an armchair. The thing's literally made out of arms. That's a face.
You think this is a party?
Man, this would be horrible.
You nothing. He's just a cook.
That's the wrong thing to say.
Cook, shut your mouth!
Uh-oh. We're having a bit of an uprising here. Now she's saying, I'll do anything.
Anything you want.
Yep, screaming doesn't really solve much. Just seems to make them happy. These shots of her figuring things out and going a little nuts, they really stay on them. God.
Get on with it. I won't have this.
He's getting tired of it.
I've been thinking about letting Grandpa have some fun.
He's the best, all right.
But can he do anything?
We're gonna let you have this one.
Okay.
I never took more than one lick, they say. Now don't you cry none.
They like their hammers. You know, he's killed more with the hammer than he has with a chainsaw. I understand why they call it the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I mean, the hammer's like kind of winning in the killed more people category. What is she gonna do? Drop the hammer. Grandpa can't hold the hammer anymore. Keep trying, Grandpa. This is torture. Almost. God. Ow. Okay, something's gotta happen. Oh, her hands are free. We're out the window again. Run. Haul ass. I hide in the weeds or something, you know, just get out of Dodge. Oh no. You should probably keep going. They're just fooling with her now. So how is she gonna get out of this? You know, is she gonna run and find a car? Is he cutting her back? Oh! He's dead. Oh, hey! He's like, no way! Start the vehicle and go. I don't know if he's gonna make it. Oh, got him in the head. A truck. Jump in the back. How hard is it to get in the back of the truck? Yeah. Oh, she's a bit nuts. Well, that is a very popular shot. Is that how it ends? That is how it ends. Well, that was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I gotta say, I enjoyed the movie. It was interesting watching it for the very first time and seeing it from a different point of view, because I did watch the remake, and the remake, it was interesting. I liked it. I understood kind of what was going to go on in the original because I watched the remake, but for some reason, I liked the original one better than the remake, even though the remake had better quality, even some of the acting was better. But this one, it just had something different about it. Like the cinematography, the camera work was just more compelling, more visually interesting to look at. I liked how they kind of weighed on the scenes and they just kind of let it draw out. And it made it even better, I think, in a lot of ways, showing this kind of being still and being in the moment can be very unsettling, and very little music. The only time they had music was when there was a lot of things going on and trying to build up some of the tension and suspense by playing some of that background, just that slow build up of the music. And I always use the example with like the Dark Knight and the Joker's theme and having that uneasiness when he was on camera, because we hear that musical score by Hans Zimmer and just kind of slowly bringing up a note as it progresses, and it just makes that tension and all that just feel kind of like, oh, just as unnerving, and it makes the hair stand up on your neck when something is about to happen. And they use music too, musical cues, when there was build up and for some of the jump scares. And there was a couple jump scares that I thought were really well done for this time 50 years ago. I mean, this was kind of getting into the modern age of film, or the way that I perceive film to be modern. You know, after you hit 74, 75, like Jaws, the first blockbuster, and going into the realm of Spielberg and Lucas, and now we're getting films today that are like homages of those sort of films, and they are filmed in the same visual style and the visual framework that we're used to. The pacing, though, it's very different from today's pacing. I like the pacing that they did in some scenes. Some scenes it was like, why are they doing it this slow? Why are they holding on this shot for so long? Like the brother kind of taking in some of the stuff that was going on, and they just lingered on it. And I think it helps for some scenes, and other scenes it kind of hurts. But I mean, the runtime for this is only like an hour and 23 minutes, so really having to extend those scenes to make the runtime, I guess, a little longer than it would have been if they were cutting some of that dead stuff out. But overall, it was fun. I enjoyed the watch, but let's jump into some trivia and see what it took to get this movie off the ground. According to John Larroquette, his payment for doing the opening narration was a marijuana joint. Had no clue he did the narration at the very beginning of this movie. Marylin Burns, whose character was chased by Leatherface through undergrowth, actually cut herself on the branches quite badly, so a lot of the blood on her body and clothes is real. The soundtrack contains no sounds from musical instruments, with the exception of some copyrighted music they had the rights to. Instead, they used sounds an animal would hear inside of a slaughterhouse. Director Tobe Hooper claims to have gotten the idea for the film while standing in the hardware section of a crowded store while Christmas shopping. While thinking of a way to get out through the crowd, he spotted the chainsaws. Gunnar Hansen originally turned down the role of Leatherface due to the sheer brutality of the plot. He was then persuaded by Marylin Burns, who was friends with him at the time. Tobe Hooper used a stunt double for Sally's leap through the window, but Marylin Burns actually hurt herself shooting the insert of her falling to the ground. When it was first released, the film was so horrifying that people actually walked out on sneak previews for it. The film's original budget was $60,000. During the editing process, the filmmakers incurred an additional $80,000 in costs, requiring that they sell off portions of their ownership in the film's royalties. Entertainment Weekly magazine voted this the second scariest film ever made behind The Exorcist. Well, that was it. That was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and some of the trivia. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe to continue on the adventure of watching some movies that we haven't seen before, along with some television shows like The Twilight Zone that we're currently reacting to right now, and along with some classics that we like to revisit from time to time. So tune in for some of that, and until next time, see you later.